Scoop and Scoop is sponsored by
Rexona Roll-On with Sweat Guard after every morning shower to keep you feeling clean, dry, and fresh every day. So you always pass the freshness test. Rexona, it won't let you down.
Gummy and Mikie is the leading children's store in Uganda today. We make dressing your kids as easy as ABC. So come and join the family of Gummy and Mikie fans and customers at Forest Mall Lugogo, Shop 64, right above Stanbic Bank on the second floor.
Alright, so you guys, Mikie actually showed off his house over the weekend. Everyone was like, what? What? No one could actually expect that a person like Mikie, who has been down under, no one, actually people don't even follow this guy, but then he just comes out and surprises you and he shows you how his house is finally complete, though he says it is not yet entirely finished. But yeah, he's so happy, and it is a nice thing to see that such people can actually do things that we least expect them to do. We'll be getting into the details of who has a house and who does not, and all those kinds of things, alright, when Scoop and Scoop starts. And remember, it is proudly brought to you by Gummy and Mikie. If you need something for your baby, that is the shop leading #1 shop store. If you need anything for your children, that is the only place where you can go. Clothes, shoes, toys, anything that you need for your babies. And of course, it is located at Forest Mall Lugogo, Block B, right across the parking yard on the ground floor. Plus, you guys who do not want to smell like grasshoppers, you know those guys, you get into a taxi and the person seated next to you is just so filled up with stench and all those things. So to get rid of that odor, the only thing you have to use is Rexona Roll-On. You wake up in the morning, you take a shower, and you use that. It will keep you feeling dry, fresh, and clean all day. Welcome to Scoop and Scoop, and my name is Ronnie Corey. So Mikie actually came and showed us a picture of his new house, and he's so happy, you know, and everyone is surprised. This is Mikie. Like, wait, so many people don't actually know him. I mean, you uptown kids out there do not know Mikie or probably do not even know his songs and stuff like that, okay? Yeah, but the thing is, I feel like, you know, he has come under his brother, that the fame Bobby Wine has created for himself is the one that this guy is actually coming through, okay? Yeah, because he's been a backup singer for this guy, and, you know, they've done songs together, okay? So now he comes out and shows us the house, and all people are wondering, all right? And remember, he says, because it is first of all, it might hit you and you'll be like, wait, this is a very good house. And you know, this is something that we didn't expect from Mikie. First of all, he comes and tells us the story of how he bought the land before he actually started constructing at 90 million, okay? Wait, 90 million where? I'm told the house is actually built in Magere, and if you do know, Bobby Wine's house is actually located in that same place, and of course next. So right now I'm thinking that, you know, Mikie Wine's house is right next to Bobby's house. So if he's lying to us and saying that, you know, his house is actually 90 million, no, his land is 90 million, I'm wondering, nah, you cannot lie to me. Way back, before I even started presenting here on TV, I actually used to attend some of these concerts. Yes. And this guy, the entrance is always usually 3,000, 2K, 5K for VIP. So you can imagine that kind of thing. And people just throw you coins while you're on stage. And this is how he's, you know, managed to get such an amount of money. So when you come up and you add all this, I don't think even if it were you, 3,000, you would in 8 years raise a house that he actually claims is 300 million. Like, wait, actually, there's no way this adds up. There's no way this adds up, because when you look, Bobby Wine actually created this house. Okay, I'm thinking Bobby Wine is the one who actually bought this land, okay? And he put the house there, and maybe there was some remainder of land, and then he decided, you know, since he's my brother, because I hear sometimes this guy suffered a lot, yeah? He was living with his landlord, and then the landlord wanted to, you know, dress him out because he could not afford to pay the rent, and then he moved into this house that he was trying to construct. I hear he moved into one room. And people laughed. So I'm feeling like, you know, Bobby Wine actually helped him and, you know, said, you know what, I still have a bunch of, I still have another share of land which is unoccupied, and I don't see what I can do with it right here. It's not like Bobby Wine is going to do farming, except for the other farming, okay? So now this guy builds his house on this one, and then he's coming and, you know, wants to take the whole glory and say that, you know what, I'm the one who bought the land, I'm the one who built the house. But whatever way this is, provided the house is yours, and it is actually yours, I'm thinking it is a good thing than these other people like Bebeku who come out and, you know, pretend and, you know, tell us that they have big houses to themselves, houses which are not yet completed, and they're still bragging that they have money, all right? It is very, 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 very funny. It is very funny. But first of all, I don't believe that, Mikie Wine could actually make such an amount of money. Like, not in a million years. Okay, maybe in a million years it could actually add up. Yeah, but it's good stuff for him. Let him enter his house and fully, but he says it is not yet completed. Though I haven't seen, you never know, maybe the backside of the house is still not painted and there's still, plain, no plaster and stuff like that. Yeah, but well, it's a good thing for Mikie Wine. So Chameleone has come out to show us his other investments with Leon Island, yeah? He's constructing a new house also. Yeah, I think the first one was done, so he's done a lot of accomplishments, right? So, right now, he comes and posts this picture, and then he tells us to forget about his Nike shoes. Yeah, but then after that, he also comes and posts another picture of his shoes, so you wonder what he's trying to say in there. But well, when he posted this picture, what gets your attention is the point where he actually says that, you know what, he's actually a very loyal Ugandan taxpayer. Yeah, and I'm thinking, yo, he's actually shooting at someone, because recently we talked about how Bobby Wine does not pay his taxes and how URA has been on his case for 54 million, yeah, that he has not yet paid yet. And of course, I don't know what is happening with that, because we told him to pay. I don't know what strategy he has that he's going to do actually raise that money. Okay? I don't know what Jack or whatever is over. He's going to sell weed. I don't know whether he should go and sell cows at his farm, whatever. Something like that. Okay? But then he's actually, pointing fingers at someone and saying that, you know what, they do not pay taxes. But then I remember there is a point in time when Chameleone was actually going for a concert, and these URA guys actually stopped him, and they took away his car, this Escalade that he has, and they say that, you know what, you still owe us money. I can't remember the exact amount for that time, okay? Yeah, but then one thing is for sure, they had stopped him because he had not paid taxes apparently, and he was going to hold a concert. Okay, so now these guys are like, before you actually do or proceed to anything that you're going to do, you have to first pay us this. So now, Chameleone, which taxes are you trying to tell us about? Are you trying to tell us that when they asked you to pay for your taxes, you actually went and paid after that? I believe, yeah, it might have been a time. So I'm thinking, before you start pointing fingers, Bobby Wine, we don't know. You never know. Probably right now he's on to, some paperwork, probably looking at the way how he's going to pay this money. And you, Chameleone, you're coming saying you're not, you're going to pay. And you're saying you've been a loyal Ugandan taxpayer, yet we have history of you in the back time when you actually didn't pay taxes. So do not point fingers at your brother. You have been in the same boat, and I believe you also do the same thing. So pointing fingers is not the right thing, not for Chameleone, not for any other artists out there. There's so many reasons why I would go on and on and on and on and why Irene Italia should actually be scared about going to a doctor and finding out why she is sick. All right, but you guys do not have to worry, because I believe you guys are staying safe right now. You're sitting right back on your TV set and watching Scoop on Scoop, where you have to be every other day, 5 p.m. And if you miss the show, go to YouTube and find it out, or on Twitter. My Twitter handle is at Ronnie Corin, or Facebook, Scoop on Scoop, and like the page and find exactly all those details that you need to know. Of course, the show is proudly brought to you by Gami Mipa, which is located down at Forest Mall, Lugogo, Block B, right across the parking yard. If you need anything for your children, remember, we are just 1 week away from Valentine's Day, so you might want to get gifts for your babies. Yeah, and for all you guys, yes, as we near to that period, it is the topic of the day. So don't you be asking me, why am I talking about, the period of love, what. The only thing you have to use, just in case, because some of you people are actually going to get chucked because of how you smell. So the only thing that you have to do is go to a shop right now, go to a store right now, go to a supermarket right now and buy yourself Rexona Roll-On, okay? And use it after you take a shower. Do not use it after, you've gone to wherever, or you just thought, okay, my girlfriend just called me, and then you feel like you should go. No, take a shower in the morning, use Rexona to keep you feeling dry, fresh, and clean all day.
ScoopOnScoop is sponsored by
Need Rexona Roll-On with Sweat Guard after every morning shower to keep you feeling clean, dry, and fresh every day. So you always pass the freshness test. Rexona, it won't let you down.
and
Gami and Mipa is the leading children's store in Uganda today. We make dressing your kids as easy as APC. So come and join the family of Gami and Mipa fans and customers at Forest Mall Lugogo, Shop 64, right above Stanbic Bank on the second floor.